Today's video is brought to us by MagTech Ammunition. Whether I'm shooting rifle or pistol, if I'm on the range training, MagTech Ammunition is along for the ride. Hey everybody, we're still here at the USCCA Expo, and I'm here with Aaron from Lucas Oil. If you know the history at all, Lucas Oil's been in business for quite a while, almost 30 years now, right.
Yeah? Yeah, 1989, exactly.
Started life as an additive company, oil additives and fuel additives, branching into all kinds of other places, including the gun stuff. Now, I know, I broke the internet a couple months ago by saying I don't clean my guns, but what I really said is I lube my guns all the time. I don't clean them very often. This is the extreme duty gun oil. This is what I lube my guns with. Why? I don't have a deal with Lucas. This isn't a sponsored post at all, but this stuff works. I love the applicator too. It works really well. So tell us about why Lucas products are, in your mind, the best and special.
Well, see, what we do is we're an additive company, and we're able to take the newest improved additives that are out there. We take synthetic, we take petroleum, we take all sides of it so we can make the superior products, keeping Teflons and waxes and things that are not needed for this particular product. By using the correct additives, you know, -38 to +400.
Yeah.
That's such a huge range of not having any issues, being able, as you know, put thousands of rounds through the gun, even a dirty gun, clean gun, and not having issues with it. You know, that's something that when we put our name on it and we spend time developing it, we want it to be superior and have less issues, be able to last longer, protect better. That's what we're worried about and we want to be. And also, like every product we make, 100% made in the United States as well.
Nice. And guys, this is important to me, right? Because again, so 38 below, not really a problem for me as a desert dweller, but you know, the XO Stephanie and the Chief Marketing Officer Neil, they live in the tundra, and so 38 below happens. Shouldn't be a problem if you're concealed carrying a gun, but if you're a cop and you've got a, you know, a duty holster, that gun's sitting away from your body. If you're outdoors, it can get that cold in a hurry. If you're using a water-based product or a bio-based product, that suckers can get tacky and gummy pretty fast.
Yes.
And you don't want that.
Well, and also with our product, it doesn't migrate. So that means you put a very small amount and it stays right where you've placed it.
Right.
So it takes less of it. It's not flinging off when you're operating the firearm, and so you use a lot less of it. It stays right where you've placed it. And then because of being an additive company, we have more additives that don't really allow unburnt powders to mix with our oil. So you actually see it pushing it out of the firearm as you're using it, instead of making a nasty mess and changing the oil itself. You're actually keeping the oil where you've placed it and pushing out what you don't want in the firearm.
Yep. Okay, so also a CLP. You guys know, if I'm gonna clean, I keep a can of this stuff. Here's the fun part of CLP. For me, when we have a student have a problem with a gun on the range, it's almost always because the gun is under lube. First thing that we check every time. Because somebody's having a problem with a gun, open the action and let's hose it down with some CLP, run the slide a few times and see if it fixes it. A lot of times it will. So what makes your CLP awesome?
Well, some unique things that we do about our CLP, same technology. We want to go in and see what's working and what's not. So we go in and find what is working, what we're looking for, and then we put new additives with it. You know, some things that we have is when it burns out, it doesn't, when it gets hot, it doesn't burn off and create cancerous gases, with some of our competitors and some other places that have had issues with in the past. So we really want to make it where it works as good as anything out there without any of the negative effects to it. And the protectant in ours is a very strong protectant. You get a full year of storage without surface rust, and when you're putting it in your gun safe.
That's
so
a big
it gives
deal.
you a very long time of protecting. You know, I'm not the best at always cleaning my gun every time I shoot, but I absolutely spray it down when I'm done. It takes where I'm not worried about it. I pick it up, it's ready to use every single time I pick it up with it.
Cool.
So I particularly really like the product as well.
Yeah, and especially, so I have guns in the safe too. I have, you know, your hunting gun, so my elk rifle, right? I mean, you're not gonna shoot that gun all year. It's gonna come out of the safe for sighting and then go out on the hunt and then go back in the safe. So you want to protect that sucker before it does that. You don't want to just let it rust all year long because it's sitting in the back of the safe. So something like this is really helpful.
Preventative maintenance.
Yeah, a little preventative maintenance is a thing. And like I say, I don't like cleaning guns. I do have an ultrasonic cleaner. So you've got a bore solvent as well as, yeah, that goes in the ultrasonic, right?
Yes, yes.
And super helpful, very effective.
Yes, and what's really unique about ours is it's used 100%, so you don't dilute it. So you use it over and over. When it becomes contaminated, you filter it through a cheesecloth and just put it right back into your tank.
Really?
Because of it not being diluted, it doesn't evaporate, and it doesn't require a secondary hot oil bath because it doesn't have the distilled waters in it. You pull it out, wipe it off, oil it. You're done with it. And it has a very high flash point, so you can use it in your heated ultrasonic cleaners to really eliminate the time that it takes to get your firearms clean.
You know, shockingly, people who do this stuff for a living, who actually are, you know, long-standing in the additives business, know how to make stuff that works in your guns. Like I say, guys, this isn't a sponsored post in any way. I don't have any relationship with Lucas Oil. I just use their stuff, buy it. I buy it retail. So, you know, and I suck at cleaning guns, but I do lube the heck out of them. So, Aaron, I really appreciate the info today.
Thank you for your time.